G'day. I've got a list of questions here which you might like to know the answer to if you were thinking about working with me as a coach. It's not really about my method, about using the binaural beats and the affirmations and frequencies and custom coaching scripts, the BAMs or the path, that sort of stuff. It's more about where I stand on certain issues. So let's get into the juiciness, right? Quick sip of tea. Where do you stand on pharmaceutical drugs, necessary tools, or toxic traps? I think they're a toxic trap, and one that I fell into as a father and as a man. In fact, at one point in my life, I even was taking some experimental pharmaceutical drugs for asthma when I was a struggling musician in my misguided youth. So I did certainly try out and was open to the authority of the medical industry. But as I became more of an authority myself in my life, I found that injecting poison isn't a way to get healthy. And I also saw a lot of deception when I became a father. I found out that something like vitamin K isn't a vitamin at all and is unnecessary, and various other practices that go on in birth when it happens in a hospital opened my eyes to really what is an industry that thrives on keeping you disempowered and you sick, actually. So I do see it as a sickness industry. I don't focus too much on that, but even if you are right in that system, I'm very happy to work with you because it's not a judgmental position. It's simply I've seen that what doesn't work so well and what does work. And what works well is when you take back the authority and your health into your own hands. And that generally means looking at the root causes, which are generally emotional before they are physical. And when that emotion, that suppressed emotion or shadow emotion isn't exercised, then it manifests in physical form. And so taking pills or injection or whatever you do to mask those symptoms doesn't get to the root cause. So my life journey has been about discovering ways to get to the root cause that are gentle and that are effective.